Good afternoon, everybody. For those of you that are in the UK, my name is Hazel Moore and I'm the founder of Spiritual Mastery. And together with a good friend of mine, we're here to talk about everything to do with life. Life is everything to do with our spirit, because spirit is life. But before I go any further, I'd like to introduce you to Jeffrey. Now, I met Jeffrey Tracy just 2 weeks ago, and from the beginning, we just clicked. Jeffrey lives in Canada. I live in the southeast of England, and we have never met physically, but we are here for a purpose. We are here to bring a profound message to humanity through ourselves, through our own humanity, in the hope of reaching everyone. So Jeffrey, would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you, Hazel. Yes, I am live and proud to say I'm in Canada right now, and we're experiencing some spring for any of those out there that are interested in that sort of thing, and who isn't really. Spring is a beautiful time of year, not only for the plants and the animals, but for us as well. Our natural instincts come about. We start feeling a little bit more outdoorsy at times, and I wasn't far from it. And it just seemed to be that way about 2 weeks ago, like Hazel was saying, that I was kind of looking for someone to kind of pair up with and move along this beautiful path of life that we're both experiencing right now. And by both, I do not just mean Hazel and myself, I do mean everyone around us. You see, we all have some sort of calling. And I heard this kind of bird chirping on my shoulder for years and years and years. And it wasn't until I really connected with Hazel that there was another bird on the other shoulder responding back to me. And you know, it does make a giggle because, you know, Hazel is just a beautiful person. And when we first had a spiritual discovery session, when we first got to speak on this digital plane of ours, she helped answer some questions that I've had. Now, a lot of us in the spiritual community and others that aren't quite here yet, we've been bogged down by quite a bit of information. And I was starting to find at a young age that the information I was getting was contradicting what I believed, like deep down in my heart. And during that discovery session that I had with Hazel, she really opened my eyes up to trusting that heart instinct, that intuition, that calling that I consistently heard over and over again. And now we're here with you.
Okay, so let's begin. So where are we at right now on this planet in 2016? Well, we are at the end of a time and we are at the beginning of a time. 26,000 years is a cycle, an earthly cycle that we have just finished, and we're beginning a new one. We're stepping into a new golden age. We're on the threshold, and many of us on this planet as divine humans are beginning to step up and step out to show the way to those people that are just one step behind us. But to understand the journey, we have to go back to the beginning of the fall from grace. Now, the fall from grace is a term often used by people, and what it actually means is that divine beings came to the earth and became what we call humans in a fleshly body. So the human DNA was birthed. And through millennia after millennia of time, that human DNA had an intelligence, a guiding divine intelligence. And it decided that we knew better than our creator, the great spirit that many call God. And what happened in that moment that we decided that we could create better and faster, if you like, to the glory of God, we came out of balance. The male energy within us became out of balance with the feminine energy, and it's got nothing whatsoever to do with gender. Male energy is positive energy. Female energy is negative energy. The male energy gives creative force, and the feminine energy receives and supports and nurtures. So all those millennia ago, we came out of balance with the creative force. Now, this meant that we lost the ability to uncreate and collapse what we were creating, because you need both to create and collapse. We came way out of balance. And in doing so, we lost the connection with our spirit within. We lost the connection because we shifted from a heart-based reality to a mindset. Now, we are created in God's image. We all know that. And that means that with our spoken word, we create, because this world was created with the word. So everything we speak out loud creates our reality. But because we've moved from the heart to the mind, to that masculine energy, predominantly masculine energy, we were very out of balance and lopsided, and we couldn't get back sufficiently into the heart to maintain harmony, balance, peace, courage, strength, all of those qualities that are associated with the light that is found through the heart, the gateway of the heart. So we're finding ourselves in this predicament, male energy predominant, but we were still perfect in our creations, but we created, instead of perfect harmony, perfect abundance, and perfect bliss, we created perfect chaos, perfect wars, perfect terror, perfect lack. So you see this word perfection, how it works, because God is perfection, God is flow. But coming to this earth plane, we also had a set of beliefs, a structure in place. And some of those structures, one is gravity, we had to agree to that. The other is duality consciousness, good, bad, up, down, love, hate, all of that, we agreed, the separation game. And now we've gone as far as we can go with this separation game. You only have to look outside into the world out there, what we've created. Wars, terror, lack. We've lost our humanity. And so now we're on that journey back. We started a new cycle, and it's time to live from the heart. It's time to let the heart lead.